There's a specific kind of certainty people feel about their own memories, and it has almost nothing to do with how accurate those memories actually are. Maybe you've had this exact argument. Someone tells a story about something you've both lived through, and it's not just slightly different. It's a completely different version of the same night. Most people assume the person who's wrong is lying, or their memory is just bad. But being there and being accurate are two separate things. Your brain has never been good at telling them apart. So what actually happens inside your head every time you remember something? Memory doesn't work like a recording. Your brain doesn't store an event and play it back later exactly as it happened. Every time you recall something, you're rebuilding it, piece by piece, using whatever fragments are still available. Think about a sibling argument over who broke something as a kid. One of you remembers it clearly, blames the other, describes the exact moment. The other remembers it just as clearly and swears it never happened that way. Neither one is lying. Both are reporting what their brain currently believes is true. Psychologists have studied this for decades. Research consistently suggests that memory is reconstructive, not reproductive. Every time you pull up an old memory, your brain reassembles it from scattered details, and that reassembly is shaped by your current mood, your expectations, even things you've heard since the event happened. The version you land on can shift slightly each time, without you ever noticing the shift. There's a second problem hiding underneath that one. Sometimes your brain misfiles where a detail actually came from. You might absorb a detail from someone else's version of the story, and later recall it as something you witnessed yourself. This is called a source monitoring error, and it happens without any intent to deceive. The detail feels like yours because your brain forgot to label where it came from. This is where it gets more unsettling. Information you receive after an event can quietly slide into your memory of that event and replace the original detail. A leading question, a news report, a friend's retelling. Studies on the misinformation effect suggest people can absorb these details so smoothly that they genuinely believe they remembered it that way all along. There's also something simpler happening before any of this reconstruction begins. Two people standing in the same room notice different things based on where they're looking, what they're feeling, what they already expect to see. So the disagreement doesn't start with faulty memory. It often starts with two different versions being recorded in the first place. This changes what confidence actually means. Feeling absolutely sure about a memory isn't evidence that it's accurate. Confidence and accuracy are produced by different parts of the process, and they don't always move together. The next time you're certain you remember something exactly right, that certainty is worth questioning, not because your memory is bad, but because certainty was never designed to measure truth. So the next time you argue with someone about what really happened, consider a different possibility. Maybe neither of you is lying. Maybe you're both describing a memory your brain rebuilt in good faith, from pieces that were never perfectly complete to begin with. That same rebuilding process is also why hearing something once can start to feel true the second time you hear it, which is a very different kind of distortion, worth its own explanation.